Hey guys, it's Chedic, and I'm sorry that I took the Ridge video down. It's just, it stopped working. Basically a flinger issue was happening here, and I fixed that issue, but I'm gonna show you the fix that I did at the later end of the video. Basically, when it's all over, it's gonna have a little cut, and it's gonna lead to the fixes I made. And yeah, so let's get back into Ridge. Good morning guys, it's Chedic, and I have been lazy. I personally just didn't want to do the Ridge amplifier build, so I've just been slacking it off. Not because it was not finished, I was just, well, I don't do endurance as long as I used to because of Beach North, and I just hate it and I don't want to play it, so I can't really get high-low footage. So I'll be giving you the builds that I have that were working post 11.0 when Beach North came back. That means I'll also be giving you the Hill West, the Hill South, and all of that. I'm still working on Devil North. After today's podcast, yesterday's podcast, I've learned that I just need to do a straight line down the middle and then do something with that special. So to start off, I guess we'll start off with the block off. Everything follows the same route. I think this layer though is different though. Yeah, so this is how it's gonna go for this block off. So you're going to start over here at this hill, and you're gonna go, well, I'm gonna turn the camera off too. And also, I'm not gonna be showing you the traps because I lost that footage and I don't want to do it again. Or I might, I don't know. If I do, then if I don't, then they're not there. Also, webcam, goodbye. Alright, so let's start off with the block off. The block off is pretty much the same thing as last time. It's the first layer, it's 4 sandwiches facing the northwest with pyramids down, and the floor piece being a full floor piece instead of an edited one. Then you're going to jump to the south, and you're going to be adding another layer of sandwiches. However, this time, all of those sandwiches are going to be with a floor piece edited from the 2 north tiles. So basically it will look like this is one right here, basically an extra layer of block off all the way down from the original starting point. You could put something here if you want to. I don't think it's necessary. However, I put a ramp and a wall. Then from where that is, you jump 1 tile to the west, 1 tile to the south, and the same thing all the way down for 5 sandwiches. And yeah, that's the block off that we'll be using, and that's about it. Now let's talk about the lava bomb shifts. I've changed these 2 lava bomb shifts tremendously. As you can see, that's the first lava bomb shift, but the second lava bomb shift is in this box right here. Now to start this, it's a combination of 2 things. It's a combination of floor pieces, and it's a combination of ramp pieces. So I think it's going to have to be done in one fell spurt. So I'm going to do a little bit of testing before I actually show it off to you guys, and then I'll do it step by step how to do it. Alright, so let's go through this step by step. First things first, I want you to empty this field, this 3x3 field, with this 1 extra tile here. Once you have this field empty, you're going to walk up to the right side of the ramp, and you're going to be placing 3 tiles down. To the left of those, you're going to be editing 2 tiles out for the floor thing, and then this will set the lava bomb over here. So I'll basically just clip it and run back, and I'll show you that the lava bomb is there. As you can see, the lava bomb is now in the position that I want it to be. Now we're going to be adding the block off that's important. First, we're going to be starting off with a ramp piece, and we're going to go to the left side of the newly formed wooden PP, and we're going to be placing it down. From there, we're going to change that to a pyramid piece. In front of the ramp, put 1 down. To the right of that, put another 1 down. Behind that one, place another 1, and then to the right of that one, you place another 1. This will give you the block off that we're going to be working with, but it's not done yet. We're going to be moving on to the next step after this lava bomb is triggered to show you that it's still in place. As you can see, the lava bomb is still in place, so we're doing good. From here, we're going to be adding our wall pieces. So you're going to be surrounding the lava bomb with the wall pieces, and then you're going to be surrounding your block off with wall pieces as well. You could do this in metal or brick, whatever tile you feel is necessary. Personally, I would do it in brick, but I'm just doing this for show, so you guys can know what's going on. Now that all those are surrounded, you can start building the actual tunnel, and there you go. That is the lava bomb shift, but there's one more step that we're only allowed to do after we can confirm that it's here, and we'll be waiting for it in a second. Now, like I was talking about, lava bombs are stupid. So before you move on to the next step, you need to make your material or do metal and upgrade it to tier 3. As you can see, the lava bomb is still in this hole, so I can move on to the next step. However, if you do not do this step before the next one, you will not be able to get the same lava bomb shift as me. So every tile that you place down, upgrade it to tier 3. Now you're going to witness you're going to witness the most stupidest thing in the game, but if you don't have these 2 tiles upgraded before you finish this shift, the shift will come into here. So because of how dumb lava bombs are, you need to stay here and upgrade these 2 floor tiles to tier 3 before you leave. If you don't, then, well, this will happen. And you hear that visible confusion? Yeah. Nothing to say. So I'm just going to fast forward it. Once these are tier 3, I will show you the lava bomb again. And as you can see, the lava bomb is right where I want it to be. I know I have a very hefty amount of defense. Now, let's move on to the next part. Now, the second lava bomb is actually pretty simple. So to do this, we're going to start with the metal piece, and we're going to go down the hill right here, and we're going to be placing 2 tiles up, and then the 3rd tile, we're going to be editing it and placing 1 and 2. Then you're going to reset the edit and place your floor tiles. I don't really have to do this one step by step, so I'll just be doing the whole thing. And then you're going to grab your pyramid pieces, face them towards the northeast, surround them, both of them, on both of those edited pieces. You scare me, lava bomb, you really do. I always get quiet when lava bomb comes. And then that's about it. Now I'll just wait for this lava bomb and show you it. And now that all those tiles are down, let's trigger the lava bomb and we're good to go. That's basically it for that lava bomb. And now I guess once I upgrade all of this, I can start with the tunnel design. Okay, now that everything's back together, let's start at the main part of the tunnel. So the first thing you want to do is you want to put a wall launcher, any type. I'm putting a 3x down at the beginning of the tunnel so it can recycle them down there. Then when you're here, you can put either wooden floor spikes or whatever you want. I'm putting wooden floor spikes and then a gas trap on top. To the left of it, I'm putting wall darts because I do not trust broadsides. You impact threshold, not believers. And then an empty tile here, or anything if you really want it. You could put broadsides here, there's no wall launcher to affect it. So I'll just be putting a wall dart, because that's what I do. Then I'm going to be placing down 2 more wooden floor spikes. Remember, if you put a trap on these tiles, you'll shift the lava bomb and you'll break the tunnel. So do not do that. Over here, I'll be putting another wall launcher and ceiling gases on top. So I didn't mention this part right here, right? There is on top of these tiles, these empty parts, there are 2 tiles here, 1 tile here, and 2 tiles here. This is to stop flingers from flinging from here. Also, yeah, that's about it. Also, this wall launcher right here is a 3x to launch them back down there. Then we go over to the right. You could put a trap here if you want. I'm gonna not put a trap there. And then we're gonna start with the main part of the tunnel. So remember, ceiling gas is on top, and it really just goes like this. Ceiling gas with wall launchers, whatever impact you want, and then tars. For the first 3, for the first 2, I'm gonna put wooden floor spikes, and then for the last 3, I'm gonna put tars. And then once you're done, it turns into the old ridge design, the original ridge design, and it's 3 4x to 5x wall launchers. I put 5x, then 4x, then 4x, and then a ramp on top of those 3 to launch them down into the pit if they get through. Then surround that by walls and make sure this is connected somehow. And let's talk about the rest of the block off. So right here, I have 3 structures, guys. Oh god. 2 structures left. How many? No, I'm out of structures perfectly. Wow, would you look at that? And then we're going to talk about this block off right here. So I'm actually going to remove some of those traps in that tunnel. So right here, once you can start placing walls again, it is a wall, a pyramid, and a floor piece edited so they can not hit this. And then behind that, it is another wall, roof piece edited from the northwest, and then 2 walls here. And then there is a pyramid right here to block it off. Now, while I go get myself some tiles, I will clip it to the block off on the right side. And the last thing we're going to be talking about is the block off on the left side. Now, the block off on the left side is fairly simple. Starting from the bottom, there will be no tiles, there will be no wall tiles, and there will be no roof tiles. That is because they would spawn in and destroy it, so there's no reason to have them. So what you're going to be doing is having 2 walls with wall launchers on them. For the occasional husk that will aggro it, maybe if you're running late to ridge, you need to, get over here and approach it from the east side, and then they'll aggro, and then the wall launchers will take care of it. On top of those wall launchers, you have floor pieces, and on top of those floor pieces, you have pyramids. Then you surround those pyramids with walls and an extension of the walls on the left side, and you go all the way down until it's fully surrounded. Jump over this side, and it's a half sandwich facing the northeast. Surround that. You jump to the south, and there is a half sandwich facing the northeast. Jump 1 more tile to the south, and there's another half sandwich facing the northeast. Jump to the east, and there is a half sandwich facing the northeast, and 1 tile to the north is another half sandwich facing the northeast. And then from here on out, it is all half sandwiches facing the northwest in a 2x2. Once you're done with that, you jump behind it, and there is a pyramid and then 2 ramps to block it off. I don't think you need this much block off, but you guys are willing to test if you want. If you want to remove it, test it out for yourself, go ahead. I'm not going to. And then you reach the ramp. From here, you just put 2 walls in front of the ramp, 2 floors on top of those walls, and then 2 pyramids. And then you'll surround those pyramids with walls. And, yeah, that's about it. So, let me take it to the outro. Right, so let's get to that cut I was talking about. So, to fix the issue, at the 3rd wall force spike, you're going to be placing a 4-piece and another 4-piece, and then 2 walls in front of those 4 pieces. Then, from the right side of the hill, you're going to be placing 2 more floors. This will stop the flingers from flinging. I mean, it kind of did. I did a wave 22 run, and I didn't have any flinger issues. However, I did have a block off issue. So, all the way over here in this area, I have to use the wall or else I can't traverse. Things broke through. So what I did was I just added a few more extra block off, like this. These tiles right here, I just put them in these 4, all facing this direction, and then I put 1 more over here from the original first sandwich to the north and jump to the west, and there is a block off right there. I just added those 5 extra pieces of block off and those 4 extra tiles, 9 more tiles to fix ridge, and you should be fine. Also, here are some upgrades you could possibly make to ridge if you so desire. You could run from over here and place a wall launcher here, which I will actually be doing. I'm going to be putting a 4x, and you can put a wall dart here if you want to. But that's all I'm going to be doing, and yeah, now we got to the outro. Easy fix. Hopefully it works for you as it worked for me, and catch you on the next one. Wait, no. And that's about it. So basically, that's it. I didn't get any highway footage for this, but knowing the build, it probably would survive even the highest of waves, like 29, if that was still a thing. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I know you guys have been asking for this for a long time. Stop commenting rich freaking comments on every other video. The Commander's Cast was the Commander's Cast, and I saw 7 comments for Ridge, and I was just like, bruh. And I hope this makes you guys happy. I will be working on the next thing. I don't know what is it, Hill West, Hill South. Yeah, and then I could do a Beach North build. It's just it's half mine, half Flipper's design. I just straight up stole it. It's like it was good, but I wanted to make it better, and that's just how everything kind of goes. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Booze.